What's up, Dirt Nerds? I'm George, and it is Dirt 30. Let's see what we're digging into today. Everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm doing better. Life moves on. It's all you can really do. So, as you know by the title, I'm going to bring in and show you my garden. I haven't got to show you the garden at all this year. For the last 2 years, I've always tried to show, from start to finish how my garden's doing. The start of the season, I can tell you now, I was hit by 2 hard waves of just, First was, we have wild rabbits up here, and they're the little itty bitty rabbits. They're just little tiny turds. And they were getting right up under the fence, and they got into my garden and they ate all of my sprouts. Like, all of my vegetation was gone. So I had to replant like twice, and I finally got the rabbits out of there. And yeah, so some things are struggling. As usual, my corn. Don't know how much, if any, I'm going to get, but I always throw some in just for the heck of it. But I'm very very proud this year of my plum tree. Last year, I think I got maybe total of like 30 plums. Before that was about maybe a dozen, and then just a few sporadically here and there, since I planted the tree. I think we're going on about 5 years of this tree being in the ground now, and wait till you see this. The second wave we got hit with this year was actually a heat wave. It was 108 in the shade on my porch, and that wave lasted for probably about a week. Didn't stay up in the hundreds. It only got up triple digits up here for like, I think, 2 or 3 days in a row. But as of yet, it has not rained. Pretty much all summer, most of the spring has been very dry. We had a lot of dry weather going right now, and as you can see, it's gorgeous, clear blue sky, sunshine. But yeah, so I'm starting to get myself back into the swing of life and doing the things I do. So I'm going to be heading to the park here in a little bit, go do a little detecting, see if I can't find something. Maybe I'll bring y'all along, see what happens. So let me get you flipped around. Let's take a look at the garden. So, here is some tomato. This was a seed start. It took forever. That heat wave fried a lot of my plants as well. I kept the ground well watered, but it didn't matter, because when they have 100+ degrees baking down on them, they didn't go. But I had some starters that I put in. As you see, there's a ripening one there, and there's plenty of tomatoes coming, and it's a nice big patch there. So, and then I got my chive, good old green onion. Then I got some white onions there that I started getting going. They're pretty small bulbs yet, so they'll take a little while. And corn, you can see I've got some seed start corn down there. It didn't quite get going, but I've got some other seed starts that have taken all the way up. They're actually growing pretty well. And down in here, let's see, maybe I'll come around this side, it'll be easier. I got some amethyst string beans. They are actually, see, there's purple flowers, and they actually make a purple string bean. And there's a bush bean, and there's little baby beans. There's some good beans. I've already picked a few out of there. There's a good one right there. That'll be a yummy bean here real soon. Then I got some super hot jalapenos. That's for my son. I don't really do hot peppers, but there's a little baby jalapeno there. And then this is a Italian sweet bullhorn pepper, and that one's doing real well. I've got several peppers already going on that one. And then down there's just some good old potatoes. And we'll come around this side here. Oh, and there's my pear tree. It's actually producing fruit for the first time in since I planted it. So it's been about 3 years since that thing's produced fruit, and it's actually producing fruit this year as well. And I've got a pumpkin. You can see it down in there. That's called an orange smoothie. It's supposed to come out like really nice and smooth, nice even color orange to it. And then hiding back in here is some zucchini. And then here we go. Check out all of these plums. And this tree is loaded. You can see some of my grapevine coming up right there, but I mean, there is literally plums just loaded everywhere in this tree. There is so much fruit. And yes, I am going to be making some plum brandy. Some plum wine, whatever. And over here is my Thompson seedless green grape, which is actually doing pretty good. You can see there's some fruits right in there. I don't know if you can see them in there. Kind of fuzzy, but there's some fruit in there. It's not a whole lot, but it's going. And my Eastern Concord is doing fabulous. And there is tons of fruit all over in this thing. It's loaded with fruit. Lots of grapes. So, not too bad. Got some stuff growing. Things are actually doing well. That plum is just going to be ridiculous. I'm probably going to start harvesting today. As you can see, it's a yellow plum, and those are pretty yellow. There's some of them that got some sunburn from when that heat wave was going. They were still young, but look at this one here. I've been watching this one. It's got a weird pit. You know, that's part of some of the sunburn. There's quite a few of them that have little weird burn pits like that. But the rest of the flesh feels good. It's still real good. I mean, look at the size of that plum. That thing is ginormous. Just beautiful color. These are so sweet, and they have a little bit of tart on the skin, which is just delicious. It makes great syrups. I've done some other pies and stuff with it. Are just delicious. Yeah, just some big old beastie ones. Just some big plums. Just so many of them. So many plums. And of course, blackberries. We ain't got to harvest or cultivate these. They grow wild everywhere out here, so my whole property is pretty much bordered with blackberry vine. So plenty of blackberry fruit will be picked as well. So went and tried my couple of spots that I usually go to go detect in my favorite parks. Which one is a ball field. It's more of just it's like a ballpark, you know. That's where people go. They play softball there, or they practice, whatever. It was gated off and locked. And I'm not jumping no 6-foot fence to go onto property like that. So that one was out. So I figured, oh, let's go down to the actual local city park. And we got there, and again, because there, you know, with the heat wave and the fact that it has not rained here in well over a month, they had the sprinklers going pretty much over the whole entire park. The only place that wasn't under sprinklers was the kiddie play area, which was like cool, but it was full of people. Again, not too big a deal, but I forgot my headphones. So, and I don't like to be rude and, you know, make all that noise with people around, because why avoid an argument? So that's what it is. not going. I'm gonna try maybe the next day or so. Keep an eye on it. Watch the park. Pay attention when they're doing their watering and whatnot, and hopefully I'll be able to get out and go. So, hope you enjoyed the garden. I'll be enjoying me some plums here real soon. So, veggies doing great, garden doing great. I'm doing good. So, that's what it is. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Wherever you are, it is Dirt 30. It is time, once again, get out, go dig in that dirt, go hunt for some treasures, maybe find you some gold. Whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you got to do, you just got to get up, get out, and go do it. Love you all. See you soon.